Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Mountain Comfort Furnishings and Design. A Breckenridge HOA president, Alan Berkstein, tells the town they're throwing away their money on a short-term rental lawsuit.
I've read that the council is ready to spend $1 million to defend the just-announced lawsuit challenging the zoning caps for STRs. I believe this is a waste of money.
He thinks that $1 million is better spent on affordable housing. He wants the STR cap abolished. A $12 million mansion in Breck is the biggest home sale of the year here in Summit. The buyer even saved nearly $2.5 million. That was 16% off the asking price. But that's not been the story for most home sales this year. Summit Realtor shows many homes are selling for just 3 to 5% less than listed. During the COVID real estate boom, almost every property was selling for asking price or more. Mediocre early snow and late holiday breaks are putting big dents in Mountain Town lodging. Analytics firm Decimetrics shows that bookings are down this month and every month this ski season except for April. Local snowpack today, it's surprisingly healthy, 87% of average, but it's still 26 points lower than this day last year. Average temperature so far this month has been 28 degrees, 5 degrees warmer than last December. Town of Frisco is considering a fee increase for summer parking at the marina, 50 cents per half hour for most days of the week. Longtime slip holder Alita Ford wants to know, what's the motive?
If it's really not a money issue, because that's what people think, it's a money issue that you guys are doing a money grab.
Parking contractor Interstate says a fee increase should open more spaces for season pass holders and the island grill goers. But one-time councilman Phil Kopp is skeptical.
Interstate does a good job, but they're a business and they're asking for higher rates. They get more money.
Council has not approved a fee increase. They will revisit this plan later. Silverthorne sales taxes are down this year, but the town has still made $2 million more than expected. Silverthorne is banking big on revenue from building and construction permits, the rec center passes, and investment income. This week on the State of Summit, road pros with CDOT, State Patrol, and AAA are giving us 3 rules for winter driving. Rule 1, prep your vehicle before you go.
You should be replacing your wiper blades 2 to 3 times a year in Colorado. You similarly fill up that wiper fluid, and if you struggle with either, go to an auto parts store. They're going to be happy to help you out.
Most important is tires. Get chains, snow tires, or all-terrain. Avoid all season if you can.
Those tires don't respond well in the cold and the wet, and you're going to skid, you're going to slide, your car is not going to respond the way you're used to.
Rule 2, slow down when you're on the go. More I-70 accidents happen in December than any other winter month.
Speed is consistently one of the top causal factors in crashes. It jumps to number 1 for injury crashes.
Rule 3, do not go around snowplows.
When they are in tandem, when they are actually lined up and working, the blue lights are flashing, and they're in that staggered formation, don't pass them. That was always a bad idea. You see people do it and you sort of shake their head. It's actually been codified into law now. It's against the law to pass a tandem snowplow.
State law now considers staggered snowplows a moving work zone. Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. In local entertainment news, it's another holiday happy hour this afternoon at the AC Hotel in Frisco with drink specials and live music. Get your cheer on from 5 to 7 at the AC Hotel off exit 203 in Frisco. If you're bigger into brain exercising for happy hour, stop by Rocky Mountain Coffee Roasters on Main Street, Frisco, where they've got Chess Club happening. It's brought to you by Summit Rotary, going on right now until 6 o'clock. In sports, the Avalanche play the Sabres tonight at 7:30 on TNT. And in local sports, Team USA sent 45 athletes to opening day of halfpipe and big air qualifiers at the Copper Grand Prix today, and 18 of them are moving on to finals. The U.S. men swept Heat 1 of ski halfpipe qualifiers, David Weiss, Burke Irving, and Nick Gepper. Red Gerard, Silverthorne's own, was the only U.S. man qualifying for snowboard big air. Veteran women's rider Julia Marino just barely squeaked into the women's big air. Day 2 of qualifiers is happening tomorrow, all day at Copper. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.